Hi, I'm Jeff, and I have a big problem. Yes, my problem is I can't stop buying colourful new controllers. PlayStation have just released all the new Cosmic range colours, and I haven't even hooked them up to my PlayStation 5 yet. Like, I don't play with other people. Oh, I play with Nick sometimes, maybe one time on PS5, and that's it. I have no use for these controllers. But I got them anyway because they just look so good and so delicious, and I just love colourful controllers. Everyone sort of wants this boring old black controller, and like the Switch one actually is kind of cool because it's a little bit transparent, but black is just so boring. Like, why would you get black when there's just all these other colors to choose from? Like, and I think I love the first party controller experience. There's tons of other third party knockoff controllers for Sony. Oh, not many for Sony, but plenty for Switch, and I'm sure there's tons of Xbox controllers, any sort of Bluetooth controller, but they're all sort of like, give me the multicolored rainbow. Clearly I love rainbows, I'm a rainbow person. Like, just give me that rainbow experience. It is just, it is the best. Look at these boxes. Like, don't you just want to have that colorful, fun experience in your life? I must say, unboxing the new PlayStation ones has actually been pretty disappointing. Like, there's no fanfare. Like, I love the colors, they're great. But, you know, I wanted this lime green Xbox controller even before I had an Xbox Series S. I had to have the controller because it's just so green and delicious. But Microsoft, they know their boxing game. Because, like, you open the box, hopefully I get this right, and the controller is like sitting right there. I'm like, hey, this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted to buy, a lime green controller, and there it is, bam, in your face. Like, it is just so good. It makes me so happy to see all these colors together. I'm not really a big super fan of the ones with patterns on them. Like, these were official first-party Nintendo ones, Zelda, so I had to buy them, but really, like, the gold trim, it's not really for me. Just give me that plain, clean look. That's all I want. Plain, clean, solid color with a bit of black, and I think it just really pops, makes everything look really good. Even the Xbox controller, like, I feel like just this plain color of green with all the black buttons, and actually I really like the sort of white on the back and the black little middle bar and shoulders. And actually, it's a really good, clean look. One of my favorite things about the Switch is the color of the controllers actually shows up on the screen. And man, it's just like so satisfying to give, like, oh look, here's the green set of controllers, here's the red set, here's the blue, two of your friends, so they know exactly what color they are. And even, I think some games like Mario Party, it shows up on screen what color controller you've actually got when it's your turn, which is actually really quite useful. And what I really love is even the Switch Pro controller with the dual multicolored handles actually shows up with two colored handles on the screen. It's like, it's so fun, it's so great. It's worth the cost. Or is it? It's probably not worth the cost. I think what my favorite thing is, like, the Joy-Cons are actually really expensive, and so are the Pro controllers. The DualSense is actually even more expensive, and why? Like, okay, I get it, there's some special triggers in here, there's a microphone, but, you know, the Xbox controller is actually a bit cheaper, but neither of them come with USB cables. Why not? And this one doesn't come with batteries. Like, don't get me started on that. I'm very mad about that. But at least whenever you buy a Switch, whatever controller you get, or grip, or whatever, you actually get a USB-C cable. And, like, these are gold. You need these all the time. And I don't have enough of them, so I'm glad Nintendo actually puts out while the other systems don't. I think what makes me the most mad is I get sometimes if there's like a third-party licensed character on the controllers, they might cost $10 more. But Sony decided, oh, if you get the black controller, it'll be $10 cheaper. Or actually, if you want the colored controller, oh, that'll be $10 more. Why? Why would you do that? Like, the colors are way better than black. Really? Does it really cost you $10 more? Or you want to profit $10 more just from people that want to have colorful controllers? Not cool, Sony. You might be wondering, I've got all these controllers. I bet you've got so much Joy-Con drift, Jeffrey. Well, no, I don't. Maybe it's because I keep buying so many all the time that I don't use them enough to get drift. But the only controller that I've gotten drift on is the Cosmic Red PS5 controller, and I don't even use it because I couldn't really tell what color it was. It was sort of maroony. It's not really bright neon, but this is the only controller that has drift, and I've used it the least out of any controller. So I guess drift is real, but only if you play on PS5. And I think one of my favorite things about the Switch, like no one does it, but I love using the little Joy-Cons, and I've got all these little Joy-Con strap attachments as well, and all the colors sort of match, and you can mix and match, and you can personalize your Switch to you. It's just really good. And the Animal Crossing and Zelda Joy-Cons, they all came with these ones as well. Like the white with the color actually looks pretty good. I haven't taken the ribbon off because I actually like the ribbons, but obviously they're not great in practicality, but they're pretty good. And there's actually 3 shades of white here, believe it or not. What I do miss about some of the Pro controllers is the colored buttons, and I think Xbox is actually the only one that's doing this. On the green controller, there's some like very slight little dots, you can tell what color's what, but at least the white version, they've got all the different colors. The white DualSense, nothing. But, you know what? White looks great too. It's not black, and I love the two-tone approach they're going for. It's just, I love the colors, they're so good. Anyway, that was just me ranting about controllers for who knows how long. What is your favorite colored controller? Let me know in the comments. We make all sorts of videos here on Nick and Jeff. This one's a rant about colored controllers that I just love. Nick makes Dragon Ball Z videos, and sometimes the tutorials and podcasts. So the best thing about us, if you subscribe and leave a comment, we'll actually get back to you. We'll reply. We're interactive. We're good like that. And with that, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next Nick and Jeff video. Bye.